Hello there guys, hope you're all doing great. Sorry for the video delay as I was sick, but now your Captain Sahil is back. So guys, today I will introduce you to the oldest aircraft from Boeing in the world, which is no longer in service sadly. And this aircraft is the Boeing 707. And we're here in American Airlines Boeing 707. So let's get started. And I am gonna choose Los Angeles International Airport. So let's go. And guys, the Boeing 707 is a very old aircraft, and it's also the first ever Boeing aircraft. And it's the oldest too, so that's why it's not in service. Because every aircraft needs to retire. Couldn't stay in production so long, so it has to retire sometime. So I'm going to choose the runway takeoff, and let's begin. Alright, it's loading. Alright, here we are. So, the Boeing 707 is a fully manpower aircraft, and it's fully hydraulic. It also has take off from longer runways, like the Los Angeles International Airport runway 06. This is long enough for any airline to take off. So, here we go. So this is the American Airlines old livery, and the 707, because of its old times, it's a very man-powered aircraft. And this is the cockpit interior. There are a bunch of switches and stuff. And these gauges over here are for the fuel and for the engines and that kind of stuff. And this is the altitude gauge, which monitors all the altitude or altitude parameter. This thing monitors the pitch up rate. Like when you pitch up, then it will show that you pitched up 30 degrees if you pitch up 30 degrees. If you pitch down, then it will show that you have pitched down 30 degrees if you have pitched down 30 degrees. This thing is the ATC communication thing. And you may wonder, what is this thing with the 707 logo on it? Well, this thing, my guys, is the yoke. It's like a steering wheel of the airplane. Well, not exactly a steering wheel. It's used for pitching and for rolling the aircraft, like yawing and rolling. And this is the throttle. The throttle is to increase engine power and decrease engine power. And these are the fire switches. So when an engine catches fire, like from a bird strike or fuel leakage, you flip these switches, one of these switches, or maybe all of them, when all of the engines catch fire. And like when you flip these switches, you're basically just killing off what's creating the fire inside the engines. So the engines don't produce any more thrust. So whether it's a fuel leakage, you're literally killing off anything that is making the fire in the engine. So now, guys, I hope you understand all of these features, key features, and the details of the Boeing 707. And now, let's take off. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We are about to take off, so please fasten your seatbelts and keep them fastened. Alright, now let's take off. So, first, to take off, I increase the throttles slowly to all the way to 100, and the maximum speed of the aircraft to be able to take off from is 140 or 50 knots. It's knots because, well, that's what pilots and other people call it. Actually, knots mean miles per hour. Alright, we're reaching 120 knots. 30.
V1.
Alright, we reached V1. And now, we slowly pull back on the yoke, and the aircraft lifts off.
Positive brake.
And this is the gear handle. You flip this,
Gear up.
and the flap handle, and this raises the flaps up. Like, the flaps are crucial for takeoff and landing, as I told you in my previous video, the TFS one. And so, the Boeing 707 is a very, very great aircraft. And, ladies and gentlemen, hope you'll have a great flight with Captain Sahil. And see you next time, guys. Catch you later in another one of my videos. Bye!